Howdy everybody. Hey, this is Brian, Indiana Creek Gold. These are my very first stickers that I had, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and Paydirts. Getting ready to run some cons. I've been running them. I made probably 10 minutes worth of the video and then realized that the video had not started. You know, I happened to look up my phone and yeah, I was not recording. So, but we are classifying our sluice cons that we ran, our dredge cons, excuse me, that we ran through the RPE sluice. I guess these are sluice cons, so I was not wrong. But these are all the dredge runs that we made. There were 7 of them, I think. Which would amount to, you know, a couple days hitting it hard, you know, for most people. Ron and I and Richard, you know, put in a good, decent day up under the bridge. Me and Richard worked down over the hill here. All this is taking place 100 yards from the cabin. We worked down there, you know, 5 hours one day, 6. Most of the time I go down there, it's, you know, for a couple hours total, you know, and that's setting up, dragging stuff down, because that's usually all my back and knees can handle, you know, doing everything by myself. But we hit it, and like I said, it's right down over the hill. A little bitty creek we have run through the property. So, but we've got cons to run. So, Classifier. This is one of the first classifiers I got, a store-bought one. Oh, Mad Hatter Justin did my first ever Paydirt review on YouTube. Eric Carson Prospecting, RPE. Go get your RPE sluice if you do not have one. They are awesome. Lightweight, easy to carry. I have not used one of the new ones. So, it's same design, different material. So I cannot give you an honest review on that one because I do not have one. I have not used one. I don't know, they feel a little bit different. They're a little bit lighter, which is not a bad thing. So all my ones that I've had along the line have been the older ones. But great sluices. You're not going to find a lighter sluice out there anywhere. Catches gold, all the gold, as we're about to see. Brother old Ron F. Prospecting Outdoor Adventures, right up the road. And little brother Vendetta, y'all seen him out here in Indiana there a month or so ago. We had some fun. But what I am doing here is we've got these cons, and I am classifying it down. We're going, I'm just getting rid of the big stuff here. There we're going kitchen strainer. That's 30 mesh strainer. I do believe my other one over here is 60 mesh. So we're going to do, you know, a minus 60, plus 60, minus 30 classification to run through the blue bowl. I've got it all cleaned up, ready to go. Put new hose on for the pump. So I'm going to have to get it all leveled up. But we're going to do our panning first. I might just run the blue bowl tomorrow. Or maybe later on this evening. I don't know. It's starting to cloud up. I heard thunder rumbling earlier. But for days we've had storms all around us. And they just either fold up right before they get to us or go to the north or south of us. So not too worried about the storms popping up. But let's get this stuff classified down. Like I said, I thought I was recording. So, and we ran the dredge, you know, from about one end of the property to the other. And pretty much panned them all back when I went. If you have been following along the videos. And then threw all the cons into a bucket. excuse me, and that ended up about a half a bucket of material, which we ran through the RPE sluice last video, and yeah, condensed it down to this. So, and I'm going to do something that I've never really done before purposely, is go through after we pan this stuff and go back here and see about picking some garnets and stuff out. I would love to find my black light, flashlight, look for sapphires, and what was it? I don't know, there's something else, a couple other things that glow under the black light that Craig showed us down there at Cottonwood. Another thing to thank Craig for, just awesome dude. We got our dredge from, so that hooked us up with Dredge. Just a plethora of knowledge and information, and nosy stuff. Really cannot wait to get together with him on the creek again. Need to trim the trail here over the hill so we can get a pickup truck down there to get the old Indiana Boys Prospecting Club dredge back up the hill so we can take it up the road to the big water. Because unless I get 3 or 4 folks over here to help, I don't want to try to get that thing back up the hill. It went down over the hill in over a couple of days with the help of my strapping, strong 17-year-old son. So I like when I'm classifying it through these small classifiers. I push down on that stuff, and I love using this pan for this because when I set the classifier down in there, I've got about 1 inch of clearance there for the material to fall through. One of the awesome pans that Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting sent me a year or more ago. Not optimum when I'm doing this, but I gotta find me a squirt bottle. So y'all are getting the gist of it. Like I said, we're gonna do some panning here after we get it classified down. So instead of making this horribly boring, I'm gonna classify this down, and then we'll see what we're looking at, and then we'll do some panning. All right, there is our -30 stuff right here. Mostly all black sands, garnet sands, looks like. Pretty dark looking. This is +30 minus kitchen strainer. This is -1/4 plus kitchen strainer. So there was a chunk or two that we've seen that might be up in this, and there might be some big garnets in there. We're going to look out for them too, because I found a big monster, not like that big garnet down there one day, hand back and stuff. And then we got this treasures. This tripod, my good big one, it's all aluminum and steel, is down over the hill. But I give this to Jackson, and when I try to use it, it just falls over no matter how I try to do it with my phone. If I had the phone up like this, would be kosher. Yeah, if I was filming straight out, but that is not the case. So always good when you find cash prospecting. Always always a good thing. Okay, I'm going to pick through this stuff real quick. And probably going to make me a cup of coffee afterwards. But I'll bring you back and show you the treasures. Alright, there's the treasures that we picked out of the bigger classification. Bunch of chunks of iron, a couple pieces of quartz in there, plenty of lead, some nails. So dump all this stuff in here, and I'm going to move all that into this pan. So we're going to pan it out nice and slow. I brought my little Dollar General squirt bottle. Love these things, use them prospecting all the time. So let me get stuff around, get a pan set up to do some panning in, and we'll be back. Alright, we flip-flopped some material. I had this bigger classification stuff in the pan with a little lip in it. I want to use that for that material. So we'll go ahead and run this stuff first, a little bit at a time. Take your time with it. Piece of lead that we missed. Nail. No chunkers. Pretty decent alignment there. So let me go through this stuff. I find gold, I will bring you back. Alright, we cleaned a bunch more iron and lead out of there. Some more shot in here. And one little chunker, that was probably the one that was stuck up in the top of the sluice there. The old Indian nugget right there. Chunky piece. So we'll get him sucked up, and then we got some other stuff to pan out. But bam. Old baby girl and Millie are chilling in the sun. Baby working on her tan. Sweat be on me. Alright, my neck is sort of hurting and lower back. So I decided to sit my ass down here. This stuff should be slam full. There we go. Stuff should be slam full of some gold. We'll do a couple spoons at a time here. There's a couple decent flakes that we've seen in the RPE. Glare's sort of horrible here where I'm sitting. these are basically can't really. Yeah, I guess you can tell. That's all garnet sands. That gold does not want to sink down through that stuff. So I'm just sort of going light, get stuff on the front riffles, and then sort of wash them off. And this is going to get real boring for y'all, so we'll go ahead and run this first pan down. And we'll see what is in there. I think I see it. He's sticking out. It's hard to tell here in the shade. I don't necessarily want to be out there in the sun like the dogs. And we could see a lot better. I guess I could relocate and set the pan out in the sun. Some gold showing up. Go out there. Let's move stuff around a little bit. I'll show our turn. Alright. Now I'm sort of awkwardly squeezed in between the post and the table. Let's see all the garnets in there. Little garnets. Oh yeah, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Shimmy shake action going on. Yeah, I can just push them around. I like that. Some Indiana chunkers. Let's get them sucked up. All right. We'll do that. Okay. 3-spoon gold again. I guess I should turn it where I'll be using the riffles on the pan. Alright, let me run this down and we'll get toward the end. I'll bring you back. More Indiana chunkers. Chunky gold. Chunky, chunky. Alright, get these sucked up. Water out of here. Makes it a little easier. Do 2 here. Getting that Indiana gold. Love it. Those are nice chunky pieces too. Backyard gold in Indiana. Have to readjust there. That baby is glowing. Showing up there. Couple more pieces popping through. Another piece right there. So why are you looking? Let me two-hand this here. Oh, yeah, hold on. Four more pieces. I got an idea. Let me get this sucked up. Here's our bag of cons. Oh, that stuff stinks. Sorry about that, Rich. That's going to Rich Peterson. So, let's get him a couple spoons full of this stuff in there. I wasn't even, I swear I put some in there. I threw 3 spoonfuls in there. Alright, let's throw a little water in there and we'll pan this stuff back and just look, see what's in there. Yeah, I guess we can squirt it off in there. Yeah, make that bag a little better. I'm going to let this stuff sit open here on the table for a little bit. Wow, this stuff's a little mildewy smelling. I'll be back. Alright, we use our handy dandy dollar store squirt bottle. Clean the pan off, stuck to the sides here. Zoom this in a little bit. So I guess we won't exactly see everything that's there, like I said, because I put several spoonfuls of these cons in Rich's bag just now. But we'll get the gist of it. We'll have a good blue bolt run or two. I don't know if I will get to that today. But me two-hand this. We'll be back. Alright. 9 more pieces. I had to suck one up. I kept rolling down the pan. But some more Indiana chunkers. Like I said, we threw some in there. So I'm sure there's a few more Indiana chunkers in them spoonfuls. So let's get this sucked up and we'll do a little snuffer dump on this. See what we got. Okay, there's our Indiana chunkers. Plus 30 minus kitchen strainer and that one piece here. It was plus kitchen strainer. Oh, most of them are nice little chunky pieces. Not a bunch. We were definitely not into big gold down there. But like I said, it's 100 yards from the house, and I need to go down there whenever and work a little bit. A little disappointed in that, but we'll see what's in that stuff right there. Hopefully there's a bunch of small gold in that made it worth it. I said there's some cool looking pieces in there. I said that one's pretty chunky. That one's pretty chunky. That one, I said, is almost a flake there. But yeah, most of them are little chunky bits. So, Indiana gold. I'd say we'll probably call it quits for this video. And next one will be a blue bull run. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take the time and do the setup and stuff all on video and go through that. And then we'll run our cons. I know that there was a couple actually bigger flakes that was in the top of that sluice we have not seen, and I'm thinking that moss might have drug some of that gold out, because there was about a 3-inch strip through the middle of that RPE that was wiped clean. So obviously some of it dropped off into the sluice, but there was a couple flakes that we should be seeing in here that I am not, that we have on video even. So yeah, we'll get them next time. I appreciate you all watching and following along. There's a little bit of Indiana gold there. You all take care. We'll see you next time.